Okay, so she has a beautiful top. So let's make her a beautiful flare skirt. Flare skirt. The good thing with this customer is she really trusted me about her wedding dress. You know, it's not an easy because that is once in a lifetime happen in her life, and she trusted me making her wedding dress. Actually, this is the third time I make her dress. I think it's the third time. So let's make it like 3 plates. One in the center, like back split in the center, and 2 pleats on the princess seam, like one-way pleat. So there you go. So this is, she want a long in the back. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so waistband, wide waistband. So it's about 2 inches of the height, or depending on what you like when she try her dress. So basically this is her skirt. So we'll see. Let's cut the fabric and see what happened. So thank you. Okay, you have to do the pleats before we cut the fabric, and this is, it's supposed to be that you need to pleat the fabric before you even begin cutting. In that case, you will have the perfect pleat you're looking for. So you guys, if you want to learn something, this is the right way to do, based on my long experience of making gowns. Actually, this is not the first time I'm doing this. Maybe, to be honest, maybe 1,000 times, if not hundreds. So you have an idea how long I've been making wedding dress. So this is the good one. Okay. Now we have to check the waist. I need 6 times 2. So 6.5 times 2. So it's 13. That's good. So it's a good measurement. Good. And I need 46.5 on the side. 46 is good. 46 is good. 46, and here I need, what's the waistband, what's the waist of the, it's a 26, 44. I need 45. See it? Okay, very good. So now the fabric is ready to cut. Check everything before you cut. Make sure that fabric is good in a good place before you even cutting. Okay. I wanna put some tape. I don't wanna be so unraveled because this is silk. So I have, if you don't sew this before, you guys know how to sew the wedding gown? You never done this before? Well, I do this because I don't want this rubble. So, mas maganda kung lagyan mo ng tape, hindi siya sasabog o magkakalat. Then, it's ready to cut. I usually cut directly and I make it longer than the measurement, just to make it sure that my length has always been longer than my measurement. So, there you go. Alright. And keep going. There you go. That nice skirt. That's my skirt. So basically this is the skirt. Good, nice. Don't worry about the tape, it's because you can just remove it, but for now I don't want to remove it because I want this to be clean. Now this is what happened. Okay, now so this is now I done cutting the front of the skirt, and we'll see. This is a quarter parts of the skirt. So this is supposed to be like this. So quarter, another one, and then the back. So basically, the back parts of this skirt is cut the same way. So if I can do take a shot, I'm gonna do it. But basically, the way I cut is the same way as in the back parts. Okay. So you're gonna. There we go. Okay guys, I am now in the back parts of the skirt. So as I said, the way it cut, I do the same thing as in the front. So there we go. I have to put the notches because I wanted to know exactly where the split going to. There you go. And again, I like to put some. Everything is okay. Again, I like to cut directly. Because front is different. So I cut this because I like to add some materials here for the back, because the customer like back is longer than the front. So this. Okay. So now we have the back body. There you go. Thank you. Okay, friends. I forgot to take video on how I cut the tool, but anyway, this is the new tool. They call nylon tool. That is this is the replacement of the old school tool that is so bulky, and it's very hard for the bride to carry it. Wedding gown when you have too much things flare on the skirt. And then you see so that's why the this nylon tool is make our life easy, and it's come out the same thing, but much lighter than in compared to the old one. So this they call nylon tool. See this? It's not too heavy, it's light. So I cut the nylon tool the same way I cut the self. We call this self the body. So I cut the same way, and then you will see how beautiful the skirt come out like this with this. All right, so thank you. Now, I prefer to besting this stitching by hand, because I don't want to do this directly to the sewing machine. So most of the time, binibesting ko siya, dahil mas maganda kasi kapag kayong besting before you sew the machine. Mas maganda, mas malinis ang gawa, mas platado. Sa mga manahe, alam nila yan. Kasi yung experience ko kasi dito sa Canada is dagdag na lang yun eh. Kasi kung saan bansa na ako nakarating para sa ganitong trabaho, so para bang dala-dala ko na yung quality before the quantity. There you go. Ayan. Tapos sa ngayon i-pleat. Okay, so ngayon i-pleat na natin siya. Umpisa natin sa center front. Center front, yung pleat niya ay sa lubong. And the other one on the princess pleat. Start kasi sa princess seam. It should be facing the other side. I need 7 inches. There you go. I need 7 inches para magtugma yung baywang skirt na ito. Go. Now, same way. I always start from the center front kasi yun nga, ganun. Yun naman talaga dapat. Then, yun naman tayo sa 7. Very good. So now, I think it's gonna be very nice. So, one thing is, kapag may tiwala sa iyo ang customer, masaya kang ginagawa kasi confidence ka eh. May mga masiselan kasi na customer na yung bang do this, do that. Siyempre, yun ang gusto niya. At yun ang dapat masunod. Pero hindi naman lahat nangyayari kasi most of the customer, they don't even know what name of the fabric. So, sundin natin yung gusto nila para masaya sila sa kasal nila. One thing I like with these customers because, as I said, I trust you prosper for my wedding dress. So, do the way you think is good. So, this is what I'm doing. Now, we finish the pleat. Center front, princess seam. Okay. Okay. So, kung anong itsura nito sa akin, ganoon din ang itsura nito sa kakasal. Siyempre, mas maganda lang siya kasi wala siyang tiyan na katulad ko. Okay, so, I think it's beautiful. I'm done with the front. Now, let's work sa likod. This is how it look like. Nice. Very nice. This plate should be equal. So I think come out very nice. So this is the look of the whole back of sleeve. Okay, I'm gonna show you exactly how it looks. Sorry about my camera. I'm just trying to, you know, na ipakita sa inyo mabuti kung ano itong ginagawa ko. Maybe you asking about, let's say, bakit wala akong pattern. Hindi kasi ako gumagamit ng pattern pag gumagawa ako ng full flare or let's say 360 or 180 degrees skirt. So, hindi ako gumagawa ng pattern. It's all by hand. Believe me, it's always better do it by hand. It's my experience of making wedding dress or making this type of skirt. So, I hope you like it. And we'll see. Okay, so now, pagkatapos nating ma-flat ito, pwede na siyang pasadahan. So ito nga pala mga friends, itong pananahe kasi nahirapan kayo dahil it's the walang hinto yung kanyang so mag-aaway lang kayo para kung nag-aaway kayo ano. So ganito, gawin nyo, maglagay kayo ng elastic dito at pagkatapos dito nyo sa ponytail. Okay? So ganyan. So kung meron kang elastic, then you can now work without fighting the fabric. Good? Okay. So here, ilalagay natin siya sa maximum length of stitching kasi parang besting din to eh. Okay? Now, reinforce the besting. Ito na yung tamang size ng ito na yung pinakamalapit na size ng baywang. So, there you go. So, because of this, wala na kayong problema. Diba? Kung wala yan, para bang hatak ka ng hatak. Now I have a secure clip. Okay, good. So kung ano yung ginawa natin sa harap, ay siyempre, ganun din sa likod. Careful. There you go. So now, we are ready. Okay. See how easy to work with the elastic. Yeah, it's easy. Meron kang confidence na yung trabaho mo ay perfect. Sa mga nagtatanong kung anong makina itong ginagamit ko, ito ay Juki fully automatic, para mas komportable ako kaysa yung regular na Juki. Mas pabor ako dito kasi control ko yung stitching, tsaka yung movement ko ay medyo maluwag kaysa yung Juki na regular. Industrial regular, but this is also industrial but fully automatic. Go. And now I have secure the pleats in the back. Let's put this one out para hindi siya magusot. And okay, now i-close isa side seam na natin para buuin itong skirt. So let's see. Masyadong bulky. Nga lang pag gagawa ka ng wedding gown, talagang bulky siya. Medyo nahihirapan ng konti in compare sa mga regular dress. Okay. So, sarado na. I-side seam na natin para mabuo na yung skirt na to. Ang pagbubuo ko ng side is, noona ko right side siya. Kasi, ang tawag doon sa side seam na to is Valenciana. So, I don't know if you guys understand that. I using that words for many years now. I just don't want to overlock the sides of the skirt, so this I want a clean finish. So we'll see. So heavy. So remember we put the tape here, so now it's time to remove some parts of the tape para din natin siya maisama sa tahi. Okay. Very good. Tapos, i-cut mo siya. Magtitira ka ng maliit na maliit. Very like a half of the 1/8, so it's 1/16 yung ititira mo. rin ang itsura niya nung makat ko na yung yung excess, and I just leave 1/16 of an inch. There we go. So this is now the wrong side, and seeing the inside, the outside is look pretty and clean. So without overlocking the side seam, mas maganda at mas malinis. Look at this, clean, and we don't need overlock. So that's how I side seam the skirt, and not only skirt but sometimes for the dress too, if I want more look like more handmade instead of overlocking the side seam. They look pretty, see? Walang overlock, but clean. Alright, so let me finish this. Yun naman ay kung gusto nyo maging maganda ang trabaho nyo, matuwa yung customers sa quality ng gawa. So, kasi pagka the more you have experience, and the more you work for the better. I think so. Maganda kasi. Then I finish this. As you can see on the side, pag nananahi ako, ugali kong hawakan sa likod. Ugali ko talaga yun kasi hindi ko siya hinahayaan kumulubot, hatakin ng sinulid. So every time I stitch anywhere, some part of the dress of what I'm doing, I hold the back of the fabric, so I know that there is no wrinkles coming. It's gonna be all flat and nice. Ugali ko kasi yung magandang trabaho. Nasa sa inyo yun. Kung gusto niyo nang huwag niyong hawakan, nasa sa inyo yun. Pero ako, ugali ko. Kasi before I even begin, I usually think first, one step at a time. Kung ano yung mga step by step na gagawin ko. Look at the side seam. Look at this. Very clean. In the inside and in the outside. Itong step na to, mamaya yan, tatanggalin na yan. Yan lang kasi, guys, you know why I put the tape also on the edge of when I cut? Especially this fabric. This is Fudoswa en français. It's like in English, is silk satin. This type of materials is kapag wala kang experience at hindi mo alam kung anong mangyayari after you cut, this is what happened. And look at this. A never ending, like rolling it. See? And that's why I put the tape, and look what happened here. It's clean. And there is no effect on whatsoever on the fabric, because when I'm done, I'm just gonna remove the tape like this, slowly, so it will not damage the fabric, because sometimes silk is a very fine qualities of material. So that's why, do you see what happened here? Nag-roll siya at it never stop like this. So that's why if you have experience, then you know what to do. And for me, I put tape, so it stop folding it, stop rolling it. And not only that, is not gonna have the rubbles, you know, like balbo na trabaho. So there you go. This is my side seam. I think it's I gave you a nice tip, and we will continue doing this. And of course, kung ano yung ginawa natin sa self is the same thing on the nylon tools. Alright, so here we go. Also called Valenciana. Okay, so this is exactly what I did for the side seam of the self is the same thing what I did on the tool they call nylon tool. There you go. See, that's why I'm using the fully automatic machine because of that issue. You know, I try to make it like perfect stitching, and I double stitching it because I know that we're gonna cut this, and I don't want this to just come out after I make the adjustment or cut the length. So that's why I always cut stitch 2 times from somewhere here, from somewhere there, whatever. I just want this to be like to lock it. So when I cut it here, this one is not an easy to unravel. So that's it. Okay, this is my label that's I've been using for many years, and I still have one box, so I decided to put it and finish it. Okay. Now we are assembling the waistband. Every time I cut some waistband, or every time I give allowance, I put 3/4 of an inch. So in that case, if the size is a little bit small, I still have the allowance to make it bigger. So there you go. This is the waistband. The back, sorry, the under waistband. In other words, they call this facing, waistband facing. Okay. Okay, now this is the waistband facing. There you go. And this one is the waistband self. Okay. So okay, now we are finishing putting the waistband. That's it. Now we have a waistband, so we can now put zipper. Alright, so now we are putting now zipper in the back of the skirt. I'm using the invisible zipper. And now, do this. Change. Little bit hard because the skirt is too bulky and it's so heavy. Let me try to manage with the zipper. It's too bulky, too heavy. Okay. So this is why a lot of dressmaker, they don't enjoy using invisible zipper because for them it's not easy to put the invisible zipper. But for me, it doesn't matter. Regular zipper, invisible zipper, they're all the same. It depends how you put it. Soon. Yes. And it's good. We're gonna clean all of this excess thread when we finish of fitting. Today customer is coming to try this skirt and hopefully we successful this zipper. But I think it's good. Perfect. Now our skirt have a waistband. Let me see. Good. Okay. Okay. Now this skirt has a waistband. Front and back of a waistband. Okay. Thank you.